Have you ever been washing your dishes and dropped a glass on the ground and it breaks and then there's glass everywhere? You sweep it up and then maybe like 2 weeks later you're sweeping and you come across a piece of glass. You didn't realize that it had spread that far. I have a quick story for you about a preacher and a glass. There's a preacher in a communist country who was sharing a message and people were inspired by what he was saying and the numbers were growing, and they had to meet in secret locations, houses and stuff, because this communist power didn't want them to spread, didn't want the good news that they were doing to continue to grow. So one day he was scheduled to speak somewhere and he had got word that the arresting authorities were going to be interspersed in the crowd. So he goes and walks up to the front of the crowd and he picks up his glass, takes a sip of water from his glass, and then throws his glass down on the ground. Shatters everywhere. He then stomps on the glass, and the glass spreads more. And then for 5 more minutes, he stomps and stomps and stomps on the glass. And then he gets up, goes back to his seat, and was not arrested that day. The crowd knew, the authorities knew, everyone heard the message loud and clear that he was sending. You can throw us on the ground, you can crash us, you can stomp at us, but all that's gonna happen is that we're just gonna continue to spread, and our message can't be stopped, and our influence can't be stopped, and no matter how much you stomp on us, all that's gonna happen is there's gonna be more glass everywhere. My name is Reid, and I am a fitness professional, 20 years of experience, not only in personal training, but in Pilates, and I have a master's degree in marriage and family therapy. So I marry all those things together into what I do. Core Conversations is a platform that I've created where we highlight the human beings behind the brand. So I bring on fitness professionals, Pilates instructors, and we talk about life. We talk about what they do, their approach, the origins of their business, and we get into all the deep things behind the person that helps us to get a better understanding of who is out there and what we do. One of the common threads I've discovered is that all of these instructors, black, white, queer, trans, straight, all of them love movement. They love helping people feel better when they move. In conversation with David at Grotz, we also established their equipment helps the people that helps people move. So with that being said, it is my honor to present Core Conversations live on Grotz every Thursday in June to celebrate our diversity, to celebrate our differences, and to make our change and make our impact on the systemic racism and in this climate, which doesn't look at what people are, they just look at what they do. And the same way we put a spotlight on people and their gifts and their talents in this Pilates world, if we go back to that analogy of the broken glass, if we put light on it, it's gonna sparkle everywhere. See you today on Core Conversations.